This is Eric. We are going to do an elevation certificate today of this property. We have recently done a topographic survey of this property, but they also needed a elevation certificate. I have already pulled the standard PDF from FEMA. This is the form version only, and here is the instructions. In order to fill out this elevation certificate, you will need to obtain the deed of the property there. I've already pulled the deed from the old property. And the I go through here and find out who the grantee is. The grantee equals the owner, and grantor is the person who sold it. The address, actually the owner name might be Scott Magic. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's just a client. I'm just gonna go with what the deed says and then let my boss figure it out. He can change it as well. Oh yeah, go to Google and put in the address. That way you get the zip code. I'll pull that to the side so I can read it and write it. I've got the property description on the side here. In this special warranty deed with a lien on it. So we're going to call it Unit A of this condo. It's a residential. For the lat long, I will go to Gorth. Pull a little pin here, put it in the center, and then I've got it set up to where it's got these degrees, not minutes and seconds, but it's like decimal degrees. You gotta change that setting, and I choose to use that because it's easily searchable for the person doing this elevation certificate for in the future. They can copy this into Google or Google Earth, and yeah, you copy it in here, and it's always on NAD 83. NAD 27 is like old stuff. Offshore people use it sometimes. Anyways, I skip all this building diagram for now, and I'll fill out the stuff from our firm panel, the FEMA map, and we are in Garland Avenue. We are in zone AE, AO, and X shaded. So we're not in X other areas, but we are in the, it's weird, and zone AO, average depth determined. Yeah, we were definitely not sloping because I did that elevation certificate. I mean that topo survey of it. It's super flat. Whatever. Let's just fill it out. So again, I'll pull it off to the side so I can copy it. for this B1, I insert these numbers here. That is the community. No, I'm sorry. The community name and community number are here. We're in the city of Austin, 480624. So, Austin city of, I'll do a slash 480624. Travis, and with B4, so you'll have the map number, and the panel number is here. The panel is 0470. 0470. So I'll add 48453C, and then 0470. The suffix is a K. Here's the suffix panel, and then they want the revised date. The revised date is January 6th. So you add that into B7 for flood zones. We'll put AO and X shaded, or just X. May have to go and pull this other type of PDF that has all the other flood depths. Like zone AO is kind of a special zone. We may have to. Anyways, so this is all based off a firm. It's not community determined. Although we might the community determined equals flood pro. Okay, we're not going to use that. It's down for scheduling, but it's like the CAD, TCAD, Travis CAD, but it's for Flood Pro. They have their own little flood zones and stuff. Oh yeah, actually I was going to so choose navd 988. And these are just coastal barrier, so no. Not applicable. Alright, we just say no so we don't have to fill it out. It's a finished construction. SmartNet. NavD88. NavD88. Most of that stuff underneath the surveyor's name, which is my boss, RPLS. Like, none of this stuff. Wait. Survey not required. Yeah, we'll have to see if we got a base flood elevation through that other documents we have. Otherwise, we have to fill all that stuff out. Apparently, usually it's not needed until you. All this stuff is not needed until you get to the pictures. So we'll find out when all the pictures were taken. And here the pictures were taken on the 4th. So there's 4 photos you need to add. You need to caption them. So the front of the building, 01/04/2021. Front, left of the building, rear of the building, and the right. So hopefully you saw that. I entered in all the captions for each photo. Front with a date. Photo 2 will be on the left side of the building. Photo 3 is the rear of the building. And then photo 4 is the right side of the building. I'll do that. I'll do the captions all first. So what I do in the images, I'll create another folder for cert pics. And I'll copy and paste So these won't just drop into the PDF, you have to edit them and resize them to a smaller ratio or resolution. See, you can see here these are pretty high tech or HD, you know, with a smartphone size pictures. So in Paint, you can easily right click the picture and the JPEG, and if you hit edit, it brings Paint up automatically, and this is the perfect program to do it. You just go to 14 percentage, and it does both 14 at once, and you just hit yes or press enter, save it, go to the next one, you know, right click, edit, boom, resize, 14, save it, close it, edit the next one, save it, do the last one, then you start adding them. Wait a minute. This is the last cert I did. We're gonna go to Magic. There you go. Look at that bike. We're gonna go around. Looks nice. I've been meaning to fill out my RPLS's name in here already. I think that's right. That's right. 6356. Yep. And then I always pull his information from here. Move that over to the side. Registered professional land surveyor. 1207 Upland Drive, Austin, Texas. All these dates have to be filled out with a dash. It doesn't like any other configuration, but those little dashes, so no slash. It's weird. Oh look, it changed it. Alright, now we start saving. So we're latitude and longitude, section A, provided by a licensed land surveyor. I'm just gonna hit yes for old Derek, because I know that Google did this correctly. A5. And section A. So, anyways. Let's go check out that other. Yeah, the effective FIS reports. So you go to this guy. Flood insurance study number. And for Travis, Austin City of. These are like legends. Then it takes you to the other books here that have all these crazy documents in them. Charts of flood gauges and elevations of certain things, like a dam, a rock dam got shot by them, roads and stuff. So you go in there and get precise data of elevation based on these things that FEMA did. And that's what you use as a base flood elevation. So hopefully we can figure it out. So we have to go to 480.624, or maybe I gotta think how to do this again. It's been a while. Maybe look through the tributaries, creeks and stuff. So the FEMA plat says it's Boggy Creek. But it's up here. Maybe I'm not supposed to do this for AOs. let's do this. Let's pull some GIS data. Capcog is a kind of a council around this area that provides GIS data, and they had the latest FEMA lines and shapefiles that I was able to use in IntelliCAD. We have a GIS option in our IntelliCAD. Like in our survey menu, that's what we usually use as survey. It keeps the GIS on, and you can set up your databases and stuff. It's supposed to pop up the layer names. Yeah, that's AE and AOX. Doesn't have any attributes, it's just only the line work. Otherwise it'd take forever. But okay. What I usually do is turn everything off. And I'll use this. The property of this topo we did. Clipboard, paste it in here. Max extent. Oh god, didn't work. Where is it? Alright. Clipboard, copy, paste. Why isn't it working? Well, sometimes I do this. Circle. Can do this. Clipboard, copy. There we go. So we'll copy that one. No, wait, we're going to just do this. Delete that one. And we'll take that circle and I'll trim around it. There we go. Clipboard, copy that into my drawing. I'm actually going to update this topo to show this guy too. thicker line type. And then I need to set up some text that I can drop down here. It says approximate FEMA line. Let's see where the drawing cuts off. Here it is. Rotate this guy kind of like this, and name it approximate. Now, flood. What? What is this stupid thing? Then I'll copy two guys here. Flood zone AO. Flood zone X. Just beautiful. I might make that longer size. So yeah, now I need to actually remembered that I need to fix the note. So we gotta change this. Portion of this property appears to be located in zone AO and X. Alrighty. Sweet. So base flood elevations, base flood depth. Is it just depth 1 foot? Maybe it's just depth 1 foot. But maybe it's all this crap. Okay, I think I should try to figure it out. It might be Tannehill branch of Boggy Creek. creek. I like to clip things out of here. Keep it to the side to figure stuff out. Need to go to templates, elevation cert info. So we have to go to panel 463. It might be in that one. Let's see. Oh, 400. I guessed right. What do you know? I barely opened these. Boom. 463p for the next 11 pages. We get to figure out if this is what we need. Alright, so at Austin Northwestern Railroad, and then it goes all the way to page 74, which is limit of study, and it's, what is that, lot? Private lot. Alright, we don't know what that is. So we're going to go to the next one and say Helen Street. Okay. You want Helen Street? We got Helen Street. What is that? Getaway. Good job. So it might be all the way. Let me look at this. Boggy Street. Is Helen Street here? Oh no. Okay, so it went from this railroad, Austin Northwestern, so it goes up. So we're gonna start from excuse me, page 73. Wait, it was 63. Railroad. Springdale Road. Springdale Road. Where's my guy? Where's my property? There we are. Huh. That's weird. Where's the creek? so lost now. We're just going to put depth 1. Alright. Let's start doing these top and bottom floors. Or we'll figure out what type of building this is first. A7. Go to our PDF folder and bring up the instructions. And scroll down to the instructions for the building types, building diagrams. And this is where you use your judgment to figure out what the building is based on the images we took. So it's got a slab here for the porch, and then here it has, it's probably stucco. It has all these little drainage things because the depth 1 elevation means that this place always floods at 1 foot. So we need all these. I don't think they're engineered or anything, just normal flood vents. And we've got some access here to go under it. Here's some more vents. A lot more vents along here as well that the guys shot and measured. And I think we gotta fix this monument. How we figured out the TBM benchmark. I gotta pull this from there. Looks like they got the data sheet for it already. So I think we just name it H804. Okay, so we got with basement. No, that doesn't have basement. I think it's this one. Doesn't have a subgrade crawl space. Can't walk under it, so it's definitely diagram 8. Diagram 8, and then for a building with a crawl space or enclosure, you gotta fill out all these things. Square footage of crawl space or enclosure. Looks like it's just gonna be we can do where is it? Square feet. Add that to the thing. Figure out some square feet. So that's 1451. Number permanent flood openings within 1 foot above adjacent grade. Within the 1 foot above adjacent grade. Number of permanent flood openings in the crawl space or enclosure. So if it was above 1 foot, like here, you wouldn't count it. And it looks like all these are gonna be counted for. Okay. So we go to the drawing where they shot these, and they'll have dimensions for the vents. And go ahead and start bringing them to the center. So we'll need the natural ground shots at each corner. And that is actually for another thing down here. So I'm just jumping all over the place. The lowest adjacent finished grade next to the buildings, and the highest adjacent grade, the lag and H, the lag and hag. So we'll figure that out by seeing what's the highest and lowest. And 456, 456.3. Lowest adjacent grade at lowest elevation of deck or stairs, including structural support. That is going to be at so these let's see here. So these wooden decks and stairs, that's what they're talking about. And here, these little entrances to the building, the decks and the stairs, they want elevations at the bottom of the stairs. And it might include this front one as well. So we'll go in here and pick the elevations around there. Guess we'll bring him here. So they're at 455.9. So we're doing everything to the 10th. So this will be the lowest one yet. I guess we'll choose that. And for this one, top of bottom floor, that includes basement crawl space or enclosure floor. So here's some crawl space. I think access. Wonder if there's more access here. Access door as well. So we'll bring those access doors here. So this will be the lowest then. 455.6. So that's this door they shot it then. It's a little lower than here then. So that's the lowest point of the building. Yeah, so we're gonna do 455.6. And here is you can verify with the elevation notes instructions that let's see here, C2 and A for diagram 8, C2A is the the bottom of the crawl space, and it's not the finished floor elevation. So the finished floor elevation is C2B. So we always go inside the door and shoot the finished floor elevation, right? And that'll be here. So we go, hopefully it's the same as back here. That's good. I think I would rather take this finished floor elevation up front than here in the back, but it's the same. 45885, 458.5. Oh yeah, I meant to close that and not save it. The FEMA template, all the flood zones in our county. Yep. And we don't have an attached garage. Lowest elevation of machinery or equipment servicing the building. So that would be the top of the concrete pad of an AC pad. So you would take these edge concrete shots and find out what the top of that is. Maybe that's it. Yeah, we'll just do 456.2. Maybe. Yeah, that rounds up. I think you picked the lowest point of it. I don't know. We'll just do 456.2. Or maybe there's a water heater that we need to get. Usually it's AC though. Water heater. Okay, it's tankless. Interesting. I don't even label that. In my checklist, I need to go through the point list and add some labels to things. Four 56.2. And you want to hit not any for those. Try not to leave anything blank. And in the comments, you want to mention the, save it, mention elevation or the air conditioning bed. Trying to open up this last certificate so I can copy some text over. It was written beautifully. Elevation was taken at the top of the air conditioning unit pad. I always forget to write that. It needs to be copied somewhere. Alright. So benchmark utilized is actually going to be I want to add that the data sheet benchmark 0560. Alright, let's just try that. Alright, so hopefully the name is right and it's not the magic guy. Residential. Oh yeah, we gotta start counting all the flood vents. Alright. So let's do this. LDR. If you want to check my options for the leaders, it's pretty sweet. So we'll start typing it out so we can read it better later. 1.3 vent equals 1.3 times 0.7, 0.3 feet times 0.7 feet. And then we'll go go down here. Oh, we can copy it. That's good. That's real good. So then I do this. Is there another one? No, there's not, but I'll copy it anyways. What does it say? 0.7 times 1.2. Okay. And then okay. Copy that. Alright. Looks about good. No vents along there. Alright. And then there's some crawl spaces. Wait, it's not there. It's there. Access. Three point three, 2.6. Set here. Okay. Now I'm gonna change all these to my working layer. Looks good. Nope, missed one. Alright. Alright, now we can start calculating stuff. It's good to have visuals, you know? So, man, I wish that was 1.3. Alright, let's see what 1.3 foot times 0.7 foot is. inches. No. I don't know why I never figure out how to go to square inches. Tells you to number of permanent flood openings. We can figure that out. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Total net area of flood openings. They're not engineered. Engineered flood openings is something you need to buy especially. They're special that are engineered like this. Ours are just grates as per the pictures that we've seen. Simple openings here, and yeah, square inches. That's always a toughie. Total net area of flood openings. Guess we gotta do some math. take a 1.3, then the 1 foot is 12 inches plus 3.6 inches equals 15.6 inches. 1.3 times 12. Okay, same thing. So 0.7 times 12 times 8.4. Okay. 15.6 times 8.4 equals 131. I think you're supposed to round it off. 131. Okay. So I'll delete those and copy those. .3 times 12. 39.6 times 2.6 times 12. 31.2. 31.2 times 39.6. So that's 1236. Alright. 3.3, same thing. Alright. Looks like that one's the same too. Equals. Okay. 1.2 times 12. Times 8.4 times 14.4 is 121. Alright. Guess I'll just copy these to the side and organize them. sure I don't mess anything up. Put the access vents together. Put this weird one down here. And then put all those together. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Times 8. So we got 1048. Plus 121 plus 1236 plus 1236 equals that. Equals 3641 square inches. Okay. Guess we'll move that to here. Okay. Sweet. Alright. Okay, I might be able to find a Loma up in here. Other than that, we're pretty much done there. That is how you do a elevation certificate normally without that doing the zone AO. Took a lot longer than usual. It usually takes an hour. 19, 20. Dear Adler. That's Lomar. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's a big map, so might not be for our area. Let's see, is the Elm Creek one? That's not our area. Elm Creek. Colorado River. And nothing. And I guess usually it says if there's Lomars around here. I'm just going to go through it one more time, and that is how you do it. Okay, good, good. Elevation cert complete.